That's a staggering number that really has affected home prices. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in. The Northwest MLS here in the state of Washington just released its data for July 2025. And not to sound like a broken record, because it's the same story we've been hearing since the start of the year, inventory continues to rise as buyers refuse to play let's make a deal. And of course, that really sucks for any of you who have your property currently out on the market or thinking about it. So what's the big reason? Well, as you might know, and I'm going to say that because all of my buyers, this is what they always bring up: interest rates. But guys, you need to put things in perspective. The current 30-year fixed rate mortgage loan average, according to Freddie Mac, 6.72. So again, put things in perspective. 12 months ago, it was 6.69. And the 50-year average is like 7.3, so we're below that. But yet, buyers are still waiting for rates to drop to 5. Good luck with that. That ain't happening anytime soon. So while buyers are scared, that's affecting, of course, as I said, inventory and, of course, closed transactions, and, of course, the median sales price, because we're seeing prices drop slowly or not moving up too much. So if we compare year to year, all right, closed transactions, I don't know if you can read that. The letters, what a terrible job I did of putting that together. Year over year, July 2024 to July 2025, the increase of closed transactions in a 12-month period only rose by as much as 3.8%, which you know that a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, that would have been a lot higher than that. And when you look year to year over active listings, it's shot up. Year over year, it has shot up. When you compare it, 37%. That's a staggering number that really has affected home prices. In fact, when you go year over year, the combined, when I'm talking about combined, when I say single family residential home and condos combined in a 12-month period, the median sales price is $650,000, and it hasn't changed from 12 months prior. It's $650,000. So I say with that, I tell a lot of my buyers, you might want to think about, if you feel comfortable, of pulling the trigger. Now, I'm going to go now into the numbers, which I know a lot of you guys, that's why you guys tuned in, for King County, Snohomish County, Seattle, the Eastside, and the area of Seattle, which is going to surprise you, that saw the biggest decrease in the median sales price. Quickly, guys, my name is Julian Gonzalez. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm a real estate broker with RSVP Brokers ERA here in beautiful Seattle, Washington. Greatly appreciate you subscribing to the channel, liking it. If you have any comments, please put it down below. Okay, let's start off without wasting any more time. Here are the numbers for King County, and we're going to do just residential. I'll do condos later on next week. I'll give you those numbers if you're into the condo market. That's what you're looking for. King County single family residential, July, and we're comparing 2024 to 2025. Now, amount of new listings, as you can see right here, increased year over year by as much as 10%. That number in June, 21%. So for whatever reason, also time of year, but a lot of sellers are like, they're seeing a lot more homes staying on the market longer. In fact, you see days on market, here you see 22. In June, that number was 18. So we are seeing a slight increase in the amount of days on market from one house to another, one property, residential home to another. As you look at the median sales price, just under $1 million, in fact, just $1,000. When you look at the month of June, that number was $1,048,000. So we are seeing a decrease. And again, good opportunity for a lot of you guys out there. And when you look at the amount of inventory of homes for sale, how about this, an increase of 47%. And when we look at the month prior, 54%. Now, moving on, don't want to waste your time. We're looking now in Snohomish County. These are your numbers. Snohomish County, again, single family residential, and we're comparing July 2024 to July 2025. The number really stood out to me in this market, in this, the King Snohomish County market, is the one that stood out to me was the days on market. In June, this number was 19 and increased to 25. You know, I listed a house, we put a house out on the market almost a month ago, and the average, again, was about, at that time, 19, 20 days on the market. We got fortunate that we put the right price, we priced it right, we gave a little bit of incentives by putting a new roof on the house, and we only lasted 5 days on the market. So if you're out there, you need to really sell your house, you want to might consider is pricing it right according to the market, the current market that we're in right now, not the market from 2022 or 2023. You're dreaming. That's not going to happen. Now, look at some of the other numbers here. You look at the median sales price is $825. That number increased by only $25,000 from 30 days prior in June, which was at $800,000. And we look at another one that's pretty interesting to me, or at least really stood out to me. Percentage of list price received. So that's what you got according to what your house was listed for. So if you listed it for $1 million and you only got 998, well, it's a decrease, right? So in this one, we saw a decrease in the month of July, as much as 99% from the 1 month, 12 months prior. And if you look at the amount for month of June, it was 100,000. So you're seeing that's because the prices are going down and people are just not wanting to buy the house. Months of inventory is basically the same. The month prior was 2.4. Now, as we move on, we're going to take you out to the Seattle region. And this is what the Northwest MLS considers as being the Seattle region for their MLS system. As you see, it's up here by Lake City, and then all the way by Magnolia, blah, 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 White Center, and then you see Beacon Hill right there. Now, here are your numbers for Seattle. And again, we're seeing the same trends as much as we saw in Seattle, as much as we saw in Snohomish County, a decrease in a lot of things when you compare month to month, or at least from the start of the year. If you look at the median sales price for a single family residential home in Seattle, $1,010,000. $10,000. For the month of June, that number was $1.8 million. Was it 1 million? Yeah, no, same thing. 1.8 million. 1.8 million. That's a huge decrease or at least, no, let me take that back. It's $1,080,000. Can't be 1.8, because then it'd be like living in basically out on the Eastside. It's 1.80. $1,080,000, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, so looking at some of the other numbers that really stood up. Total active listings, 1,305 for the month of July. For the month of June, that number was 1,389. So again, a decrease in the amount of inventory. And when you look at the amount of units sold, 573 in the month of June was 630. And that was an increase of 23% from June 2025 to June 2024. So you're seeing the same trends of homes inventory increasing, prices not really skyrocketing, and buyers not taking advantage of it. Yes, I know I keep on repeating myself, but hey, don't wait for your competition to drive up the price on you when they're waiting for that 4%, 5% also, okay? So, moving on. Also, inventory 2.3. Okay, went toward the inventory. Now, take you out to the east side. This is what the MLS considers the east side. All the way from here, Bellevue, all the way towards Leavenworth. Okay, so here are your numbers. The median sales price, $1.6 million. Let me just change that. $1,580,000. The reason I changed it is because last month that number was $1,600,000. So a difference of $2,000, a decrease year over year by as much as 3%. So remember at the top of the video, I said that we haven't been seeing basically the median sales price for residential condos, $650,000. It's the same that it was 12 months. So that's reflecting that. Not too much of a change in the median sales price. Active listing, you see an increase of 60%. And you see I keep on looking down to my little cheat sheet. It makes a lot too many numbers to remember. You look at the, again, total active listings. This number for the month of June was 1,428. Pending 565, we did see a little increase as far as that. Homes that buyers taking advantage of the situation. We saw as much as 622, but see a decrease from 30 days prior. Amount of units sold, 555. The number for the month of June, that was 541. So a lot more closed sales for the month of July compared to June inventory, 2.54, which overall, that's really good from what we've been seeing for the past year or two. 2.54, and now, although I've always said the healthy market, according to the experts, is 4 to 6 months worth of inventory. Now, at the top of the video, I said, hey, I'm gonna show you one area of Seattle that really sucks for homeowners, for people looking to sell their home, people that currently have their homes out on the market, okay? The one area in Seattle that, one of my favorite little areas, it's actually two areas in one that I just love. And you wouldn't think that we saw the biggest drop in the median sales price year over year in this area. What area is it? The Magnolia, Queen Anne area, one of my favorite areas in all of Seattle. This area saw the biggest decrease, as I said, in the median sales price for single-family residential homes in July 2025. The amount, 20% from 12 months prior. Current median sales price is $1,245,000. In the month of June, this number was $1,550,000. So if you're looking to sell your house, you're currently selling your house, or you're just kind of looking at what your house might sell for right now, good luck with that. It's not looking good. You're gonna have to hold on to that home for a little bit longer, and if you're on the market, it might stay there a little bit longer, unless, like I said a short while ago, unless you price it right. Now, if you look at the total amount of active inventory, total active, this is interesting, 136 for the month of July. 30 days prior, 137. So an increase of 1 unit in 30 days. But then everything averages out, right? A little bit more, 5 here sold, 5 more added there. So it all averages out, but still, that's a very interesting number. Pending sales, you have 58. The month prior, it was 45. Amount sold is 36. The 30 days prior was also at 36. Guys, if there's an area you want me to pull out some stats for in my next video, just let me know down below in the comment section. I'm more than happy to do it for you guys as we continue to chug along in 2025, which is, again, not the very best for sellers, but if you're a buyer, guys, don't wait too long. Don't wait for interest rates to drop 6.3, which is a nice number, but you're really not saving that much if the houses or the properties continue, the prices continue to go up even by as much as 1%. Good luck, guys.